So to say that in the last 3 or 4 days that the crypto market has had some wild swings, has been very volatile, and has been a very rough, amazing, good, bad ride, all of the above, it would be a massive understatement. I want you to know that I get that, right? And so for those of you guys who don't know, I have been a little bit absent just because of this has been a crazy week for me. My niece, the only niece, by the way, the only girl in the family, is getting married today in Florida, which is where I'm at, which I'm not, why I'm not in my studio. Back in Dallas, is that we had to race to drive to beat a massive snowstorm that was hitting Dallas this week. And then, because all our flights had got canceled because of the weather. So we drove across from Dallas to Florida, which was an adventure in and of itself. And then down here, of course, doing wedding thing and getting all the, just doing all the stress and everything that goes around a wedding. So with all that said, though, and then we had, oh, by the way, this little thing happened called where Russia invaded the Ukraine, and that is truly horrific and sad. And I am definitely not making light of that. And it's been horrible what is happening to everybody who is in the Ukraine and all that. And I'm almost at a loss for words in that scenario. But to bring it back to crypto and the effect, I mean, we had the night that Russia invaded into the next day was truly some of the most wild swings I've ever seen in crypto, where we had things down, 10, 15 plus or more percent or more. We had Ethereum looking like it might, continue to roll down and grow and go below 2,000. And then basically that same day into that evening and into the next day, we're back up. We're back into really, pretty positive green. And now we've flattened a little bit and, just volatility, right? And that's really what I wanted to speak to, is that's been kind of crazy to watch and to ride and to see. And I want to let you know that I haven't really been doing anything. I've been just watching all this play out. I have not sold anything. I'm continuing just to hold because, to me, again, this is a unique situation with Russia and Ukraine, but I've seen it here in one way, the other 30 plus years of being in the investing game and stocks and crypto and real estate and all that is, everything ebbs and flows, right? And everything goes up and goes down, and there's always going to be good times and bad times, and there's always going to be this roller coaster effect. It's always going to be here. And I'm very, very much okay with it. And I think really that's why I'm making this video, is to kind of let you guys know my thoughts around it and to maybe help you if this is kind of new to you and you're new to crypto or new to investing in general, and you're like, oh man, this is a rough ride and I just maybe need a few words of encouragement or whatever it is. I'm going to say, number one, you have to do what's right for you. You have to definitely do what's right for you in crypto, in stocks, or whatever you're invested in. Make the right choice. But I will tell you that making what I kind of call knee-jerk reactions, or quick reactions to a situation, more times than not you'll lose money in one way or the other. If you sell right now, like if you're in an upside down position in a token, in a coin, unless you just have to have that money for some reason, my advice would be, not investing advice, do what's right for you, right? My advice would be to try to hold and weather that storm, because again, look at this. Look at what happened the night that Russia and Ukraine, all that went down. There was massive people exiting positions, and I guarantee you a large percentage of those people took losses. And then the next day, it was massively back into the green, right? Now, that helps me because I view these things as long-term holds, right? So I'm not letting a short-term situation, and I'm definitely not, again, minimizing the Russia and Ukraine war and all the horrific things that are going on there, but I'm simply talking about them in the context of market action related to crypto. So that's how I have to continue to kind of position this, right? Is that if I had looked at that and went, oh my God, this thing's happening, and then I exited a lot of my positions, would have lost a lot of money, right? But no, waited. Okay, saw what's happening. Yep, we're back up in the green, pretty much regained what we lost in that last 24 hours. And I'm viewing this as I'm going to take profits along the way, but I'm really looking for that bigger payday down the road, 6 months, a year, 2 years, or whatever that altcoin or whatever that token is that I'm looking at in that particular scenario, right? And so, again, just wanted to kind of convey to you guys that it's been a rough week, crazy week, good and bad, right? And And yeah, so that's where I'm at. I just wanted to kind of come to you and give you my opinion on this wild ride that has been the market for this week. I think we're going to continue to see this wild ride as long as the Russia-Ukraine situation is at play. We've also got regulation fears here in the United States from what the government's going to do. Lots of things at play, lots of news to come. I'm always here. As always, I appreciate you. Have a good one. Go make some money. I'll see you. Bye.